Alrighty. Welcome. Moose Racing League round 5 in Spain, Catalonia, tier 6. With me, your host, and Mr. Giants fans, gonna be on hot today. How are you doing, Mr. Giants fan, today?
I am doing well. I'm excited for another Tier 6 race here. I'm interested to see what these drivers have for us here at this new Spain format, and hopefully it'll provide some excitement.
Yeah. We really hope that's gonna be excited because people was complaining a lot about the old layout of Spain. So now it should be better. Let's hope so. Having some good, clean racing as well, and enjoying today tier 6, tier 5, tier 4, all the way to tier 1, and no assist tier as well. So without further ado, let's quick check on real quick the track layout, the new one. So what we get? We get 14 turns for 4.6 kilometers, which is 2.8 miles, 102 deer zone. The main one is a main straight, and which is mainly where you can do like mostly of your overtake if you want to. But still, you're gonna need a decent amount of rear downforce at least to be able to go take this long corner in turn 3, turn 4, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really interesting to go back to that and just understand that this is gonna be a long race. 35 laps is not easy. It may have some rains too, so it gotta be. It's a long day. It's gonna be a long day, to be honest.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one. I think a lot of it's gonna have the field's gonna be a lot closer than it has been in the past here, just because there's less corners, and so they took away 3 corners essentially, and added 1 corner that you don't have to brake for. So it's
Yep.
it really brings the field a lot closer together, which should make it pretty exciting for us watching the race.
That's what we're gonna hear. Like exciting is what we are here for. So let's go check our race note real quick. So, like we said earlier, it's gonna be the first quote unquote new Spain track. So first time you're gonna race there, and hope gonna have a nice race, as I said. But still, you're gonna need to have a stable car. It's required like at least a huge amount of downforce, at least a bit in the rear, around at least 30, I think will do. And unless you are the yellow snowman and want to do like a 0-0 wings as you do sometimes. But there is a good chance of rain as well. And the main point to overtake is going to be usually the main straight. And the driver to watch, guys, think going to be Quick Tongue. From my point of view, he won last time in Vegas, that's why. And Jlowry, who is always quick, always a guy to watch. And Johdoeswork, the Ferrari guys, had a decent pace during our social race, so I including him. But there is always some people like the messages of Andreoli or even Matt. So you never know. What do you think, man?
I think Jlowry is definitely the one to beat. He has been all season, and he had a little bit of a rough week last weekend in Vegas, DNFing quite early. So I think he's going to be looking for a bounce back here at Spain, and I don't know if anyone's going to be able to stop him from getting that bounce back.
I think so too, because he has been on it, and I think he's quick enough to be able to get into that as well. So, in terms of standing, so we got still Jlowry leading the standing by 66 points, followed by Dido and Matt, 61 and 57 respectively. After that, we got Andreas and Mercedes, the 2 Ferrari, Ghost Rider and Johdoeswork right behind them. It's pretty tight. Tighter than what I was thinking it would be. So Germany is on P7, Quick Tongue P8. Michigan in P9, Timberbrand with a reserve in P10, in Rep 2 is a reserve as well, P11, P-Band, who is not here anymore, gonna have to be replaced, and P12, and New York fan in P13 as well. In terms of constructor though, we got Mercedes on top with 93 points. They are everywhere, these Mercedes people. Followed by Ferrari 89, Alpine 84, Red Bull 67, Williams in P5 61, Monogram as there's this name is killing me 47, and AlphaTauri 33, Aston Martin with 15, and Alfa Romeo have 0 point in tier 6. Wow, okay, that's interesting. And McLaren have 10 points. So far, that's how things stand, and people are starting to getting out and putting some time. So we're gonna head out there and watch that what they have to say. So the first one, real quick, Pizza Dog have a time real quick. So let's go with them and see if. I hope you guys have the game sound. Okay, the game sound is fine. Perfect. So that is on a lap. So real quick.
There's Cartman. Cartman is new to our league. He just joined last weekend.
Yeah.
Did a couple social races with him. Looks like a good one, and so far he's proven that. Dido next across the line. See if he can top that 13.0. Cannot. Goes 13.3. Currently our driver and P2 instructors, or P2 and drivers, and there's Jlowry.
That's Jlowry. And there is Jlowry. He's 7/10 up of everybody else. So there you go. So he's on a lap. So let's go with Joe Morrison, who is on a lap right now in sector 2, getting this right-hander real quick. By the end of sector 2, how many times he's gonna be up or down? Let's see. 51.5, 57, which is not bad at all, but still taking out. There is somebody in front of him, but he's gonna stay out the way. I think it's Aston Martin taking out the last 2 corner flat out, and a little bit of lift or downgrade right there. Oh, myself behind gets disqualified for the wrong way, and he impeding on Jay Morrison, but still a P3 for not bad. What happened to myself behind?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I was checking this. So Alfa Romeo has yet to score any points this season, and they're currently sitting 2-4.
Oh, not bad. So they don't wanna let it happen like that. So the reserve driver Cartman is right here, and P2 with Okagero in P4. So let's see, who do we get else in on a lap? Everybody's sitting on a lap. I think okay, Krypton is now on his fast lap. So let's see what he
I think. I say I don't know if he set an out lap or if he just made a mistake early in the lap, but he aborted this first lap, and this is his second hot lap.
Oh, okay. So let's see what's he gonna do, because now he's getting to sector 3, about to finish the last 2 corners, going flat out here. A little bit of lift.
Oh, wow. That's not. That's not normally a corner you lift for turn 13, but he did, and he still goes P3.
Oh, not bad. Not bad, not bad. So, except Jlowry, everybody is under 13, and Jlowry is put like 112 or 285. It is insane. That's insane. So, who else is on the lap? Williams guy, almost P14, and Matt is still in the pit. Do we have a Rapture? He's out lap maybe? He started his lap. Nope, he is not.
Johdoeswork is going to come across the line next to start his out lap.
Okay.
He was our drivers to watch, and doing some social races this week, he actually managed to finish on the podium ahead of a couple Tier 1 drivers.
Wow.
So I'm interested to see how that translates over here to Tier 6.
Let's see. But his gas is flashing red, so we'll see how it's going to end up. But so far, it's taking the first 2 corners really nice and going to the 3rd corner long right hand and full throttle. It's not a lifty anymore. You don't need to. I used to.
Guys, it says a purple first sector. We'll see if that has any truth to it come the end of the lap.
Alright, nice exit here. Take the full throttle going right away.
Mercedes gonna see him. The Mercedes.
Hope he's gonna get out of the way.
It was close, but I think he's gonna get away with that one.
Yep. Really tight.
Across the 2nd sector line here. It says purple 2nd sector.
You know,
is Jlowry gonna get some company up front here?
I hope so. So last 2 corners, he's about to finish, and little bit of downgrade or not lift, it depends on him. He lift a bit, still good. Go full throttle up on the DRS, and he could cross the line with a 112.13. Woo! 1/10 down for Jlowry. That's a good lap. That's a really good lap.
Jlowry has some company now.
Yep, he
I didn't think he was gonna get any.
He does. People are like really quick in this tier 6 for these 2 people. They seem like out of this world so far. So let's go with Andreoli now, who is in just starting
As
his lap. What's
so
happening?
DJ, the Alpine,
Okay.
there is a bump. I know us Williams guys
Oh,
were talking
yep,
about this, but
yep.
the bump coming into pit lane,
They hit him.
if you don't slow down before that, it's going to launch you. And
Yep.
DJ just found that out entering the pits. Thankfully,
Oh,
it did not cost him a wheel.
yep.
It did cost him a wing, though.
Alrighty. So the track map is not on, I guess. Andrea is about to end of sector 2, and he's gonna set a 51, 129. He said the purple sector, but we'll see about that because getting the last two corners now have a lot of cars in front of them. They are way too need to be out of there. The impedance, the two Ferrari just did not see him. I guess they ruined his lap somehow. To be honest, that's not what he wanted to do. But still, he went to P3. He could have
12s.
Yeah, he could have been maybe close to Johdoeswork, closer than what he is now. But still, he can have another chance to set up a time. Is Jlowry on a lap? Yes. Let's see if Jlowry gonna be able to or not. Is ghosting on or something like that? I saw a car kind of ghost in there. That's weird. All right.
Late bloomer, the driver in P4, brand new to AlphaTauri full time, is representing them very well here in his first full time race. His Dido replaces him in P4.
Yes, sir.
And Cartman goes up to P3.
Alright, so people are setting up. So I'm still with this Mr. Jlowry, who is finishing his sector 2, and he's gonna set 50. Wow, 700 up of his own time, a purple sector 2, and he's about to get to sector 2. He may improve on his time again and maybe get into the 11s.
Okay, pumps at a 12.3 to go up to P2.
Oh my god, but Jlowry, almost never he did not, and he gonna set a 1:12.27, so he improve a little bit of his time still and maintain his P1. He don't want to leave it to anybody so far. Wow, these kids are putting like everything out there. Alfa Romeo looking good today. Alfa Romeo, they want to score point today.
They heard us talking about them not scoring any points, and they're going to try and fix that.
I see that. Wow. Okay. So who is on a lap? Jay Morrison out lap. Michigan fan is on a lap. So finishing sector 1, he's gonna do 22. He's two.
Oh, Matt's going to spin it and DNF out of the
boy.
quali session.
And oh my god, and almost Michigan fan lost it too.
Couple cars losing it.
Yeah,
Monkey
Michigan fan and
Zoika.
Yep.
I think okay. So the McLaren of Monkey Zoika, I think, hit that bump and it launched him back out on track. That is my guess of what happened.
Yeah, I assume too. So Michigan fan is gonna, I guess, cancel this lap and try to go to the pit and try to go out again before it's time. So who's on a lap? Jay Morrison maybe?
Yes, Jay Morrison is on a lap. Gonna look to join the fight up in the 12s here in quali.
Sure. Getting it nice and clean. Getting to the turn 9. Going full throttle, about to get to turn 10.
Little surprised at Ghost Rider down there in P12. I figured he would have been higher up the grid.
Well, maybe he just had a bad lap and we're able to get to something better here. So Jamerson is about to cross the line and he may be up for improvement. I hope for his time. He's a 1:12.9 in a P6 right behind his teammate. So Masterclass left the session. What happened to him?
I will get him back in.
Okay. Maybe he's trying to restart his device. Okay, so Jamerson finished his lap. Quick turn is not on the lap because he's almost out of ERS. Dej is 800 up of his own time. So let's see of the Alpine what he can do. He was really impressive at Silverstone, but since then he was kind of like he disappeared. So let's see what he can do now. He's starting the last sector, and he's right there with everybody, getting for the last two corners. Full throttle. Man, everybody get it. He went too wide for sure. He should have lifted a bit. He did not. So Raptor is on a lap, and he's starting his second or third round of laps. So let's see what he can do at the end of sector 1. He's doing 3/10 already done, but he's on our lap. So Dido retired. What happened to Dido?
Dido was in the pits when he retired. I think he's opting to save a set of softs for the race.
Okay, but he only did one lap. Which is weird. He could have done another one and still have one soft.
I believe Dido did too. I'm pretty sure Dido did too.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Now, it is interesting to note that Johdoeswork down in P3, I'm looking at the tires here, he did that on his second lap on softs.
Oh.
So, you might have a little more time in that lap to challenge here for pole.
Okay.
And I believe Jlowry has gone through all 3 sets of softs here in this quali session.
Oh, he did? Already?
So this is a tricky track for strategies. The soft tires are an option. I still don't think they're the best option, but I would definitely try to save a set for the race.
Yeah, you never know. They may become in handy. So let's ride with Johdoeswork, who started his lap very quick, and he was already 1/10 of his
purple
own
first
time.
sector.
Yeah. So let's see what he's gonna do in sector 2.
Like I said, this guy was so standout this week in the social races, so would not surprise me a bit. Comes up on the Mercedes, who gets out of the way.
4/10.
Up 4/10.
Oh my boy, this is gonna be spicy. This is.
He had a little bit of a oopsie there in turn 10. I believe that's turn 10. That went a little shallow, but I think he'll still be able to pump in a pretty good time here.
Yeah, for sure.
Question is it going to be an 11?
That's a good question.
Across the line, it will be an 11. Wow! Just barely an 11.
Oh boy, 11.99999. That's 2/10 of Jlowry. Wow, wow. That's a good thing I put him to the driver to watch, because that lap was insane. Wow.
That's Jlowry going to come across the second sector line now. Where's his time at? He is up a 10th and a half, but that's not going to be enough. He's going to have to find some time here in the third sector.
He need to have another 10 in the last sector though. So it's getting about the last 2 right-handers, flat punch this one, little bit of lift on this one.
He's going to hold it flat out, makes it work.
And
across the line.
Wow! 1:11.761. My boy, that was insane.
Hartman going to be our next driver across the line, the new guy for the series. Does not look like he's going to get into 11s.
Wow.
Does put up a 12.3.
Man, these kids are quick. My confidence is out the windows now, seeing their time. Boy.
Yeah, these tier 6 drivers are no slouches.
They're not. They're not at all. 11.761? Boy! That was brutal. That was brutal.
Now down P3, Hokage is up 3/10 on his time after the first sector.
Oh.
Might have a challenger here for pole. Coming up onto the back of a Ferrari. Not sure which one that is. No, Hokage crashed out.
Oh boy. He's dead.
I believe that is all she wrote for pole.
Master behind is out of the race because he needs to take his son home or something like that. He got a family energy, so I hope he's gonna have an AI inside the race, something like that.
Guess the good thing about that is the AI is at the back quickly.
Yeah, and he's gonna start at the back anyway. So far we're gonna get Jlowry P1, Johdoeswork P2. Whoever can challenge them, Yori maybe. No, he invalidated, so that's for it. Jim Morrison for it. So it's gonna be it, I think. Maybe Dej. Dej can gain some few positions here. He's in P11 right now. but he's attacking his last sector P3, and he can even jump few positions. Ah, he invalidated, he went too wide. Ah, boy. Yeah, that's for it. So it's gonna be it. This gonna be it.
Interesting quad. I did not think we were going to see an 11, let alone an 11.7.
7, yeah. That's what's insane about it. No, that's what's insane about it, to be honest. I wasn't expecting them to be this quick.
Now, Ghost Rider down in P13 is on a lap, but he's out of battery. He was up 2/10 at the end of the second sectors. Let's see if he can maintain that here, or is he going to lose it all?
That's it. Unless he can jump through position, he can invalidate in the last corner, and yep, he did not improve much. Maybe 1 or 2 positions I didn't see at the end because things got invalidated. But yeah, that was a 11.7. That's crazy. Wow, boy, that was crazy. So, Jlowry, Johdoeswork, Okage Roldy, Cartman, Andre Yori, Jay Morrison, Michigan Fan, and Dado, Libruma, Quick Tongue, Dej, and everybody else. That was just insane, guys. That was insane racing. I really enjoyed what I was seeing. That was crazy.
After Mayo and Kiss My Ex have got to be doing backflips right now over how good a qualifying they just had, P3 and 4.
Yeah.
Considering they haven't scored a single point here in Tier 6 yet.
That's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be what they're gonna be hoping for sure, because they have a great qualification. To be honest, I wasn't expecting them to be this quick, and they did. So yeah. Well, I hope we're gonna have rain. Are we? No, I didn't know what the network was anyway, but we'll see.
Curious to see what, if it is dry, what tires these guys are going to start on. I mean, it's all over the place. You can start on softs, mediums, hards. I mean, they're all viable.
Yep, that's true.
So I think strategy is going to be kind of all over the place.
Yep, pretty much sure about it. So people are gonna have different strategies. So the start gonna be interesting. I hope to not see any,
any carnage.
Yeah, any carnage.
It is looking like a dry start here in Spain. Nice and sunny out.
Yep, sunny out. Dry start, to be honest. Yeah. So we'll see what people are gonna do here, because it's gonna be definitely interesting. So who do you think gonna be really going? Because the top 3, top 4 are really close, to be honest, and it's gonna be a good race in Spain. I feel like it's gonna be a good race.
I think it's going to be a battle between the top 2. I think they're just going to kind of drive away from the rest of the field. Yeah. I got to give the advantage to Jlowry. He's been there, done that. I feel like Johdoeswork. He's going to be really good. He is really good. I just don't know if he can get up to Jlowry's level.
Oh, okay. All right, sir. We'll see. We will see then. We will see how things are going to fall out according to Mr. Giant Fan. Okay, we got 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4, 5. Oh, I'm not live yet. Oh boy, sorry guys. So here we go. We off, we on, and everybody launching so far so good. Nobody having any issue. Oh,
I do see a bit of wing there flying in the back.
So Johdoeswork tried to go to the outside for Jlowry, but still managed to stay clean. And still Johdoeswork tried to get in the inside. We're gonna imagine, nope. Somebody.
One of the Alfa Romeos is around. It's Okage.
Okage is around. So let's try to turn the stuff on. So position change real quick, telemetry enable, no full track map, and here we go. So what's the tire look like?
We have a car off in the back. It's one of the Alpines of DJ.
Oh, DJ is in the
rejoined
back.
Without too much issue.
So the Jlowry decided to start it on the soft, Johdoeswork on the medium, Kakma on the medium, and Dido just passed Morrison in the back real quick. So far people try to keep it clean and no issue so far. People trying a long one line of cars. No messy. Homer had something happening.
Homer is the driver that lost a bit of wing there off the start.
Yeah, okay, so he need to pit for sure. Yep, yeah, he lost his end plate, I think. Yep, to the right one. So it's gonna be
off the start here, it's looking like a 50-50 split between the softs and mediums. Yep. One harder runner of Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yep. And there's no safety cars, which is a good way to see. That's good to see. That's good to see. Just good to see. Nobody has any damage so far. Keeping clean. So far, so good. So Jlowry is almost pulling out on the soft. He's right. He's soft, so he better get away from Johdoeswork as long as he can. So he is already on second up. And Catman, the new guy, is doing pretty good, to be honest. He's doing really good. Hey guys, don't forget to like the videos to give us more support, please. Everybody who's watching now, 23 people, 30 people, hit the like button. Thank you.
On our fellow Williams drivers, both of them now have a bit of wing damage.
Oh, okay.
Not off to the greatest of starts.
Okay. Matt is on the soft and Homer is on the hard. And there's
I'm interested to see. Jlowry's going to have the advantage here on tires for about 5, 6, 7 laps.
Yeah.
And then I think that advantage is going to start to switch back towards Johdoeswork.
That's for sure.
Right now he's out of DRS, but I think it's going to be critical for him not to let Johdoeswork get back into it.
Yeah, that's for sure. If he can pull out like a little bit of time by the time that they, the DRS should be enabled next lap, to be honest. So for now,
this lap actually.
Oh, he is okay. That's for sure. So now, who is the most closest person guy? Where is my sloppy hand behind? Is my sloppy hand AI or what?
I believe so.
So how come he's 16? Maybe he just, stay out of...
I know Homer has a bit of damage, Hokage spun, and I think Stickman's having some issues as well.
Okay,
Matt has opted to box and change his wing.
Okay.
But it didn't change his wing, so
he did not
Williams is in the mud.
Oh boy, already? It's a good way to start. You never know. It's a long race. Like I said, 33 laps. It's a long race. Everything can happen, guys.
Starting to notice Jay Morrison's fallen back here a little bit from Dido. Jay Morrison was up next to his teammate, Andre, at one point, but just has not had the pace to stick with him. Andre's not going to get DRS here, so Dido might have an opportunity to get an overtake done. Andre also running a little low on battery already on lap 4.
Yeah, but so far, nobody made a move except Jay Morrison and
Dido sending one into the inside. That was a bit of a late move from Dido.
Ooh.
They made contact. I think they both are going to survive it.
Yep. Andre is
I think they
still
got away with
there.
it.
Yep, they got away with it so far. Nobody had a wing damage or anything, so let's keep it clean that way. But Dido get back to because I think okay. So what happened? I guess Dido was ahead when they both had to go out of the track, and Andre really had to give back the position somehow. That's why Dido get back the position. But Cartman is all over Johdoeswork in this opening of the track, and so far he had DRS right now, but he won't make a move. I guess he's gonna wait for the main straight to do that. Turn 10.
Cartman's so slouched. He was up there in those social races as well, and I think he was in just every social race, so he's been putting in the work to get good at this game.
He is showing, because now he's gonna be to the main straight and see how 3/10 down the main straight, and you're gonna have to pull everything. DRS open, ERS being charging ahead of, and he's gonna make the move to the outside and make it stick without any issue normally, and Johdoeswork just stay behind him and just say, you know what, go ahead and let's go and try to get.
Bloomer gonna go on a move here for Andre for P5 is gonna get that job done.
Yep, and Andre gonna try to go switchback. He wasn't able to do it. So Bloomer AlphaTauri new guy gets a P5 without any issue. So
Andre gonna look for the fight back here to late Bloomer on his inside. Is looking for it, trying to make it stick.
And he make it stick.
He's got the better tires at this point, I would think.
I would think so. And maybe something happened with Lee Bloomer, because even Jay Morrison was trying to go to the inside, but he closed the door right away. Somebody's spinning.
It looks like Jlowry's out. Jlowry is spun around. He's in the gravel. He has to wait to rejoin here. He's going to wait for the entire field to go by.
Oh, my boy. Yeah, he lost it as just turn 5.
He's got to be careful here not to get disqualified.
Yep. He got to move. Yep.
He's got to say now or never.
Ooh. Yep. Oh, he went all the way to P16.
Oh, P18 now.
Yep, P18 now. And now Cartman is leading our race.
The Cartman, and brand new to this league, just joined here last Sunday, and he is sitting pretty here at the front.
Yes, sir. And Lee Bloomer is trying to go make a move on
There you go.
Andreoli. Will he be able to do it or not? You go to the inside with a soft run, break late, and make a mistake. Almost tight. It was really tight there.
Ghost Rider gets the move done on Jay Morrison behind him. DJ, the other Alpine, has also spun around. Now he's in a box for a new set of tires.
Yep, the Alpha Tauri and the Williams are out in the back. Really wrong race for them.
The Williams and AlphaTauri are definitely in the mud currently.
Yep.
Hopefully we can get out of it.
Yep. So there is a nice battle right now between Bloomer and Andreoli. Andreoli on the medium and Bloomer on the soft, but the soft is gonna start falling out pretty soon. But Andreoli is almost out of DRS, I think.
Andreoli is kind of in a tough situation here. He doesn't have fuel, he doesn't have battery, and he doesn't have DRS. So I don't see him holding on to the spot, even on the better tires.
So far he's doing
But I've been wrong before. I say, I've been wrong before. So
you never know. And now he almost like 8/10 going to the last corner. He may be able to make a stick, and he may get a little bit. Nah.
So unless Late Bloomer dumps battery here, as one of the McLarens has spun around of Monkey Zoika, I think Andreoli is going to hang on to the spot here. Let's make sure.
Yeah, he will a little bit far for that, for drive bomb or anything, so that will do. It will be fine.
We do have a bit of a DRS train starting to form here from Andreoli back. Jay Morrison is just out of the DRS of Ghost Rider though, so be falling under pressure.
So far doing good.
Yeah, didn't have the greatest quality, but so far the race here has been pretty good for him.
Catching up, he's catching up to Didos and everybody. Because there's like
Semtex.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So I would say Semtex Jlowry was out front, but he had a bit of a spin and now has fallen down the order.
Oh, okay. So Tokage was in the back and now it's up to 212. So here everything is like at to play because I think the first two people, Johdoeswork and Catman, are just away. They are away and Johdoeswork gonna have KRS to get more close to Catman than before, and Dido is like got that 6 seconds almost behind them. So it's gonna be those two guys gonna be ahead of everybody, and the rest is gonna try to fight it out. And here we go. Lee Bloomer make his move and make it happen. Andreoli cannot do much because he's out of areas out, but he's gonna try to get say inside, but Lee Bloomer defends inside again and still stay. So he need to have a tighter line here because that's where Andreoli make him the move earlier, but he did not. So this time everything is good, and Lee Bloomer make a mistake out of Tonico, and now it's time to go get Dido if he can.
No safety cars yet there, Snowman, and by the way, as Andy points out, we have a little battle here up towards the front. Johdoeswork has gotten back into the DRS with Cartman.
Yep, he's 7/10 down, and he may have a little bit more while we go into the long straight. And in terms of ERS, they both have the same almost ERS level, but Johdoeswork will have GRS and Cartman won't. So let's see if it's going to be enough for Johdoeswork to get back to P1 or not.
I think he's going to be a bit too far back for this straight.
Yeah.
8/10 back now. I think you got to be a bit closer than that.
Yeah, you need to be at least 6/10, I guess.
Back down the order, Andre is going to have a run here at Late Bloomers. I think Bloomer's got just enough battery to fight him off, but Ghost Rider behind him is going to try and take advantage of that battery and snag the spot off of Andre.
To the outside, no contact so far.
Andre
wide and lost the position without any issue. So Ghost Rider is up to P5 on this hard. He's having an amazing race so far, and he can do a hard to soft without any issue.
Yeah, I would honestly. He's in a really great spot right now because there's nothing he can do that would be wrong in terms of strategy. He can opt for mediums. He can opt for softs.
Yeah, everything should be
I think he's just in probably one of the better spots right now, other than the front two, obviously.
Yeah. New York fan tried to get back to Putong. Jemerson P9 a little bit down the order. Michigan fan all well. Pizza Dog. We have a little battle, so it's tight everywhere except the top two are just ahead of everybody and the last guys on the bottom.
So Hokage back down the order in P12 is starting to make his way back up towards the points after spinning very early and
Yep.
being left in the dust there.
That's for sure, yeah. And Rapture, who is reserved for McLaren today, also in P13, but a little bit far from Okage, a little bit wide. And Jlowry, who is now P14, who was our leader a few laps ago, but now he's all the way down P14. He may hope for a safety car, something like that, to save his race.
York Fan did snag a spot off of Quick Tongue. Quick Tongue's soft tires, I think, are starting to give up on him a bit, and I think as Rapture comes into the pits, he's had enough of the soft tires. This is the phase where the softs are going to get really sketchy to drive, as Hokage has left the session.
Oh, that's weird.
See if I have him added.
Yeah, I think I do have him.
I do.
You have him? Okay, that's fine. So no safety car so far, which is impressive for tier 6, to be honest.
Impressive for any tier.
Yeah.
Michigan fan all over the back of Jay Morrison. Jay Morrison's soft tires starting to give up a bit on him. And no,
yep.
Michigan fan gonna have a go here at the inside. Thinks better of it. Michigan fan does have the advantage, a very big advantage, I might add, in the battery department as well. So I would think that he should be able to get it moved up there pretty soon.
90%. 90%. That's crazy.
As he almost loses it.
Yep. But still have it, but it'll be wide here.
It's going to expose him now to Pizza Dog, but I think he'll be able to fend that one off, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. He has more air than any of that guy. And Jimerson already blinking. He's under 10%, which is hard for him. It's going to be a long way to make it happen.
Back checking in at the front, Cartman has pulled out another 2-second gap over Johdoeswork.
Wow, okay.
Cartman, very impressive here to start in his first ever MRL race.
Yeah, he have a good race pace, to be honest.
Late Bloomer is also managing to keep up here with Dido, and very convincingly too, on the worst tire at this point too.
Get him, yeah, he's about to get him. But Dido at some point was like 1.6 seconds ahead, and now he's like only 2/10. He may go to
he's going to go for it here, it looks like.
No, he's about it. Let it go. Good, smart choice, smart move, guys. Well done, man. Well done, man, Late Bloomer. Fekman must be happy to see what he's seeing now for these guys. He can have it.
He made a pretty good choice.
Yep. Look like a good guy here. And now, oh, let me wide there. Oh, either a desync or what? Something must have happened because I lost him at some point.
He's going to look for the move now, though. He's dumping battery. Dido doesn't have anything to fight it with.
Yep.
That's done. No problem.
And it's done. Yep. Done and dusted without even before fighting it. Nothing to us. So now, Libruma is a P3. Can try to, pick a second out of Dido to get him out of his DRS at least. And Ghost Rider is just, riding with them, chilling. Almost lost his here though, but still fine. Andre Yoli gonna is about all over him, try to get a better increase on him, try to drop a little bit of his TRS though, but still find it. It's a battle everywhere.
Ghost Rider and Andre, both as we have a yellow flag for McLaren in Sector 1. Looks like that's Monkey Soika. Whoa! 3 seconds.
That was... died?
I believe that was Monkey Zoika around in turn 1. Still has yet to get rolling here.
Yeah, let's get a tire because. So Matt hard, Homa on soft. Okay.
So this is interesting to note. Ghost Rider and Andre are two drivers that their fuel lights are on. Okay. As we have another Williams spin around, it looks like. And Andre's going to get a move done here on Ghost Rider. And the Ghost Rider just kind of saw that one and let him have it for now. But they both have fuel lights on, so if we don't have a safety car, things could get a little interesting for those two.
For this too. That's for sure. I guess they were banking on a safety car, which did not happen, and now everything just seems like, oh, I hope they're gonna be a safety car. At least they must hope for that.
Jay Morrison's given up on the softs. He's gonna opt for mediums here to the end, possibly.
Nah,
that's a long way to take those mediums. I would have probably gone with hards.
Yeah, for 20 lap, nah, 20 lap medium can't last that long. Even they can last though, but they're gonna be screaming in the end.
Johdoeswork still about a second, about 1.7 back of Cartman. Just looks like he can maintain that, but can't get ahead. I think Matt missed that entry. He did. Matt is now boxing.
Okay. So we got Dido who's gonna make a move on Lee Bloomer again. Andrea Lee Bloomer tried to pit. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, Andrea now trying to catch up. Whoa, somebody spun it. And McLaren?
Matt retired. Matt retired in the pit lane. Late Bloomer's now boxing to give up on the softs.
Yep.
He was P3. It'll be interesting to see where this spits him out, because that's going to determine where these guys in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th are going to come out on the track as well.
So he did decide to go for a set of medium into the end.
I don't know. It's a long way. It'll do it. I
It'll
just
do
don't
it for
agree.
sure.
Hard.
To be honest,
Hard or a better choice.
Yeah, because you're gonna lose pace like around lap 15, like it's crazy.
Now it's gonna be interesting to see what Cartman and Johdoeswork does, because they have two choices here. Either they can run long and throw on the softs, they have enough of a gap to the rest of the field where they have that freedom.
Yep.
But they could opt to, like if I'm Johdoeswork, I'm considering undercutting for some hards here to just get an advantage over Cartman and force his hand.
Force his hand, yeah, that's true. That may be a good strategy where I try to do like undercut and make him like forced to pit earlier, and if he does not, you will still gonna be ahead of him whenever he pits.
The only issue with Johdoeswork pitting right now is he's gonna come out act down in like P9, P10, P11, mixed in with a bunch of other cars right now. So maybe you wait a couple laps, try and get them all sorted out and get yourself some clear track. But I'm definitely, if I'm Johdoeswork, because it doesn't look like he can catch Cartman. He's just been stuck at this just under 2 second mark. So if you're looking for an advantage over him, force his hand.
Right now, Dido and Andrea touch it. Andrea spun it. Oh, and there is somebody hit him. Ghost Rider hit him again. Oh my goodness. Wow, a safety car finally. I was wondering when it's gonna happen.
There we go.
But
so
Dido,
much right.
inside that move was that was kind of tight.
Dido, that was
inside. That was tight. That was tight.
That'll warrant a penalty post race, and luckily for him, it won't be a severe one because no one DNF'd.
Yep, because that move you could not, you could not get inside like that. That's not a place to try to go inside, to be honest. But hey, now I'm sure the TPs Jordan and Joseph Tolby are gonna have a DM talk about it for sure. Because there was nothing the Ghost Rider could do, because he was just having a choice, and now he lost a wing too, so we're gonna have to pit. And maybe
both of these leaders are gonna opt for the hards here to go to the end. I'm wondering. I think they're all forced to go on the hards. If I'm one of these guys towards the back of the grid, maybe like Jlowry or Rapture or Sloppy Seconds or DJ, I might box here for the mediums.
Yep. Dido choose the medium, so we'll see.
Now, what did he start on? Is he on softs?
Who? Dido?
No, Dido's gone medium, so he's gonna have to box again at some point.
Yep,
He's betting on another safety car here.
Yeah, but seeing how the race been going, that would be very unlikely to have no safety car unless there's another accident. But
honestly, just the way it's been going, like you said, I wouldn't bet on another safety car. It's not looking like it's a given at this point.
Yeah, to be honest. So, did you get a drive-through?
DJ!
Oh, okay. And Lee Bloomer is like in P4 now, sitting nice and pretty. Love seeing that.
Now it is important to note here that Homer is P3 behind Cartman and Johdoeswork behind the safety car. Homer is a lap down, so I don't know if he's going to be able to get this lap back or what the plan is here.
Well, let's see if the safety car gonna let him through or not, because that's gonna be what he's there to do. So I think that they're gonna have to pit for sure. So Lee Bloomer is nice on the medium, and Quick Tongue as well. I don't know if he started on the hard or not, but no, he did not. So he was gonna have to pit again, or maybe he was on soft, maybe too. So yeah, it's
what
gonna
the
be
safety
interesting.
car also does is
Yeah.
take a look down in P7. Hokage is right back into the mix of
Yep.
this race. He's got great
Exactly.
pace. He drove his way back up to the field,
Yep.
even lagged out at one point. So I keep an eye on Hokage.
Yep. He may
We
be
could
back.
be looking at
He's
another
quick
Hokage
though.
win,
He is quick as long as he does not spin. To be honest, he's quick. If he
or
doesn't
leg
spin,
out.
yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's been a rough day for the Williams, to be honest. Rastar. So for Matt and Homer, but the Mercedes like P11 and P12, yeah, they have some more work to do. So I guess we're gonna have one more lap of safety car at least, because I don't think Monkey Soccer are gonna be back on time for that.
Ghost Rider and Andre are probably pretty happy about that, seeing as how they were the ones questionable on fuel. Andre looks like he's good to go on fuel. Ghost Rider still has that fuel light on though, so
Yep. I don't know
something to
how.
keep an eye on.
Yep, I don't know how low he did one though, to be still having issue with that.
Safety car might just come in this lap. Let's see how this McLaren, they can get caught up, but
Oh yeah, that may be because he's quick. It may be. Let me see if they have anybody who sent me a message, because it must have not been me. Alright, let's go. Alright. Is safety car gonna be going this lap? I don't think so.
I don't know.
No.
It's gonna be a late call if it is.
Yeah, he won't be making it because they already passed the end of sector 2 and no message. So I think he's gonna have one more lap again. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
go.
down.
Oh boy. Okay, it's a late goal.
Very late call.
Let's go with
John. This is the worst situation to be the leader in. Those
Yeah.
late safety car calls, you
Yeah,
just
you
don't
get the-
have.
And Cartman is gone, followed by Johdoeswork. Everybody's looking so far.
As
so
we
good.
have
Fantastic.
issues back down the
Jlowry,
pack, we got a couple cars spawned, a couple cars losing a wing. Both
Jlowry,
Mercedes are in the pits.
Jordan must be feeling it. Jay must passing on
Oh,
penalty.
Jay Morrison. Oh, that's a tough speeding penalty too.
Tokage and Michigan are fighting out here. Okay.
Now that is important to note. Those Mercedes are currently our P1 in constructors for Tier 6.
That's sure. That is sure. And who is in P2? Not,
P2, let me check.
Alpine,
Might be
maybe?
Alpine.
Yeah.
And Alpine also not having a very great race as their
Yeah.
lead driver for this tier is currently P16.
Oh, okay. So far so good. Everybody had a good lunch, but Johdoeswork homework with 5-second penalty again. So Johdoeswork is right behind Cartman and try to beat him, but not.
Ferrari is P2 in constructors, Alpine is P3.
Okay, so the Ferrari having a good day, to be honest, so far.
Ferrari having a great day so far, and Johdoeswork has a new lease on life here after he gets back into the DRS here of Cartman.
Yep, yeah, you want to go have a good exit, somebody spin it. And
Another flag, another Alpine. Alpine is not having a great race here. As up towards the front. Late Bloomer going to have a look here on Dido. Thinks better of it.
So Kingtong and Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider touched a little bit Kingtong. Oh, almost lost it. It was night timing to not lost it there. So he is so far so good. Keep going. Ghost Rider tried to go to Michigan fan. Michigan fan lost a little bit of time behind Hokage Rolde, who is right at the back of the New York fan, Lee Bloomers, and Dido, a group of 4 people, because the first 2 guys are gone already. Already 2, almost.
That's it.
Yep.
John and Cartman have just been in a league of their own right now. We saw it on the first cent. We're seeing it again.
Yep,
they just pulled away from everyone else and they're gone.
Yep, exactly. So I don't think today they're gonna be able to be catch if there is no rain. Maybe later on. So we'll see.
It is getting a little bit cloudy, so you know.
I'm seeing some cloud here.
I see something. There's Late Bloomer and Dido fighting it out, along with New York fan and Hokage. A 4-way battle here for this match.
Everybody banging and banging. It's the inside line, went to the outside. So DRS is now enabled. It's time to use that in the next corner. But so far, nobody making a move.
Dido ran a little bit wide there, and New York fan has a bit of a run on him. Is going to take a P3 outside. Dido changing lanes under braking. Hokage misses the corner.
Yep, because he had to do that before he's gonna get to the back of a New York fan. That was that or just a collision. So he avoided that.
Was a bit naughty in my point of view for Dido to change lanes like that, but they survive.
Dido gonna have like a talk with Joseph Tolby at some point, I guess, because today was like kind of that Dido show in terms of track behavior, to be honest.
Jlowry pumps in a 14.2 to set fastest lap. Don't know if anyone will be able to beat that one or not.
Oh, that's quick. That's really quick. So now that DRS is enabled, let's see if Johdoeswork gonna have enough speed to just go past Cartman or not, because so far they are on the league on their own. And in terms of DRS, Johdoeswork have 90% and Cartman are 56%. So now it's time to see what's gonna happen.
Johdoeswork, he's got a lot more battery than Cartman right now, so I think he's in a prime spot to steal this one away. So a lot of race laps, so we'll have to wait and see on that one, but
that's true.
This race for the win is not over.
Yep, he can bite his time, and because the longer you wait, the better you're gonna be. And being the second car in this race when you both are pulling away is the best position. You just sit and get it pulled over. Yeah.
All over the back of Quick-Tongue here for P9. Quick-Tongue does not have the DRS of his teammate.
Okay.
Be interesting to see if he can hang on to that spot. Is up in front here. Dido and New York fan are side, and New York fan going to steal a spot.
Yep. And now getting inside. No more. Nice exit. And Tokage is still there. P6 tried by the fifth time. Dido tried to go to the inside, but went a little bit wide.
Dido got to run wide there. Hokage going to have a run around the outside now. Close rider. Not close enough to make anything.
Yep. Everything so far so good. Oh, a little bit of touch of Dido contact there, but still both going. And Ghost Rider got to the inside. Nope. The door was closed by Mr. Okage. So let's see. My phone.
And that fight's going to bring both Haas's and the Aston Martin Pizza Dog back into this.
Yep.
There are going to have
except Dido.
Say Dido's going to be left out to dry here, I think, by Hokage.
He's going to be done and dusted by Okage. He makes the move way before the braking zone and went, a little bit wide from there. Oh, he did not. It was
a little bit of a
glitch
desync there, I think.
Yep, I was thinking we went wide, but I guess not. Good for him. I was thinking.
Coach are going to have a go here at Dido into turn 3 or 4, excuse me.
That's not somewhere you go. Inside, he tried to go to the inside. So far, so good. Dido, so far, so clean. He go to the inside again. Oh, that's tight. Ooh. Almost.
They get away with it.
Wing. Yep, almost lost a wing there. I was tired to go in there. But while they are fighting it, and everybody so far so good, New York fan is right at the back of Lee Bloomer, and Johdoeswork is right at the back of the leader as well. They are starting the 23 laps, 10 more laps to go.
Going down to the inside of Dido. He's going to steal that spot. Dido just does not have the pace as Dido has won it. Contact with Michigan fan, and they both are going to lose tons of time here.
Yep, but no wings for Michigan. Michigan fan has half his wing. Dido, he's half his wing, so far so good.
All of a sudden, the McLaren of Rapture is in the points, and Dido is not.
Oh, okay.
Dido, our current P2 driver in the championship, I believe.
I think so. Something like that. P2 or P3?
I think.
P3, yeah, one of those. If he's not P2, he must be P3.
Take a look at this. Our top 4 in the championship are all out of the points. Dido, Jlowry, Matt, and Andre all are currently sitting outside of our points right now.
Well, you know one thing though. Alfa Romeo and Ferrari looking good. Alfa Romeo.
Ferrari.
Yeah. But look
at Ferrari's looking great.
No,
Ferrari
1 and 4.
That's right for this race. I'm talking about championship-wise.
Ferrari
currently P5 and 6 in the drivers' championship.
Yep.
Both of those drivers are having pretty great races as Hokage makes a move down to P3.
Yep. At turn 10, he has a good exit, and then I'm gonna have to go to the straight and defend that spot. But he is low on the ERS compared to Lee Bloomer, who are like 60%. He can get his position back right away if he want to. If he get a good exit here, he'll be able to get his position back with ERS, DRS, everything open. He should be good to go.
Like sector 2, I'm not quite sure why. I think it might have been one of the Red Bulls.
But he's a little bit far. Oh, look. The Haas 131 inside, and nope, Alpha Tauri think about it. Little didn't think about it, so he stay out of it. So far, so good. New York fan, Lee Bloomer, Ghost Rider, and Okage have a trend right there happening. Oh, the Aston Martin went to the inside, but outside again. Wow, they are fighting it out. Really hard.
I think they all kind of realize at this point, without a safety car, they're not catching these front two, so
yeah, -1.
might as well go at it here for what they can get.
Ended. So, New York fan is
John
all over. Yeah.
Is just kind of thinking this one out. I watched him on the front straight.
Yep.
He could have taken Cartman, but opted to lift and stay behind him.
Yep.
So he's just managing this race, managing his battery, just waiting for the right moment.
Man, to be honest, that's a smart move right there. If you're gonna stay behind him, stay behind him. Save your tire and
on this front straight. I bet you he lifts at some point.
Yeah.
Not yet.
He lifted. Yep.
There it is. There it is. He knows what he's doing back there.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna stay behind you until I feel like passing you."
New York fan gonna have a go here at late bloomers. He's gonna get the job done down in turn 1.
Yep, and Ghost Rider is right behind them. Who's spun? Oh, safety
Dido. Virtual safety car. Dido came into the pits, hit the bump, hit the pit wall, lost his wing.
Oh boy. It's a rough day for him. Rough day for him.
Now, crucial for these top 8 drivers, or I mean every driver, I guess, to make sure we don't get a drive-through here and ruin our race.
Yep.
Because we're at that point in the race where a drive-through is not going to be something you can recover from.
Yep. Nope. You will be gone. You will be gone. So watch that delta, guys. The top 2 especially, because otherwise a surprise can happen. But this is gonna give like Cartman time to try to recuperate his TRS a little bit as well. Dido
Dido picked up the drive-through.
Okay, that's good. As long as he's not one of the maybe he's having a rough day. To be honest, he's having a rough day. And
not a banner day for P2 and drivers currently.
Again.
But
we green again.
That's the nice thing about seasons. There's always the next race.
Yep. So John does
another yellow flag, sector 2. Looks like we have a McLaren.
Yep.
The Monkey went around.
Monkey Soccer.
As side by side down in P14-15.
Okay.
Jay Morrison steals a spot off of DJ.
Yep, but so far, but I'm amazed that we only have 1 DNF. Oh, it's Matt. Wow.
Yeah, that was in the pits, so not any crashes out on track.
And we only have 1 safety car though. That's amazing. That's really amazing. So we got 7 more laps to go.
I don't know, Jordan. I think Cartman's found a home here in Tier 6. He's fighting with Johdoeswork. I'm sure if Jlowry didn't spin, he'd be right up there with him.
And he did not.
Tier 6 is a good fit for Cartman.
Yeah, he did not take the pole at all. It's not like he took the pole. He was like P3, I guess, something like that.
Yellow flag sector 2 and 3, but that's one of the Red Bulls. As we have a collision back down the order, Jay Morrison and DJ looks like, and DJ. Yeah, they both
and DJ
came together there.
Yep. Ooh,
as we do have an overtake for the lead from Johdoeswork as Cartman almost loses it.
Oh, okay, finally happening then. I was thinking when that's gonna happen, and yep.
Cartman's gonna be really in a tough position here.
No, because he is, and Johdoeswork gonna put his TRS to use now and try to get out the DRS range of Cartman so far, because if he can pull that, it'd be nice.
That might be race done and dusted there for Cartman. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him because Johdoeswork has a massive advantage in the battery.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And they have pretty much the same pace, but the TRS is just too much. The TRS is too much, so yeah.
I think if he doesn't get the DRS down this main straight, I think it's a race done and dusted without a Johdoeswork mistake.
So far he does not, because he is 1 second and 10ths down to once again 2 tenths down, and he won't be getting it because the detection zone is right there. So
I think that's it for. I mean, obviously, there's still time left. Mistakes can happen. Safety cars can happen.
So
Because of that, we have a late bloomer has lost it in sector 3.
But okay.
Late bloomer was sitting up there looking really good. He's gonna lose it again. I think he got nope.
Ooh, and
It's all by himself.
who is
He got hit by one of the Red Bulls. I think that was
Stickman.
I believe it was Stickman, but I don't think it was Stickman's fault. I think late bloomer just kind of lost in front of him.
Yeah, and he lost his end plate as well.
Now, drivers, take a notice here. This is why you don't give up on races. Jlowry all of a sudden is in the points again.
And
it's 1 point, but
and Tokage Rolde is in P3.
Yeah, and I mean Jlowry, it's not up to his standards, I'm sure, but 1 point means a lot, especially when you got drivers like Matt and Andre who aren't scoring any points, and Dido.
Yep, that's sure. That is sure.
And take a look at the front real quick. Cartman has re-entered DRS.
And he does.
For the moment.
And, yep, he's going to have DRS this time out. And
get a good exit off that corner.
I don't know. There's
close. Oh, yeah, he's got it. He'll get it.
Get it. There's a back marker Mercedes. I don't know if that's going to give Johdoeswork. No, he doesn't have DRS for that. So let's see. But he is still far to get anything from Johdoeswork. So maybe next lap, if he can make it happen.
These two are just inseparable this race. I thought for sure that John was just going to pull away. He had all the DRS in the world, or all the ERS in the world.
But he didn't.
But these two, every time one gets ahead of another one, they just come right back to each other. I don't. Wow. It's almost impressive.
There you get a 5-second penalty again.
So we might just have a battle for the win here.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. So we got 4 more laps to go.
Dido has opted for the intermediates. I'm sure that will most likely be a penalty come post-race, seeing as how there's no rain.
Maybe there's a rain coming.
So you might get some rain here, might bail him out.
But it's just 4 laps to go. Even if it rain around, you won't be speeding for 4 laps.
Jay Morrison does do the right thing here and lets the leaders by. Does not want to get involved at all in this.
That's a good job of him.
That's off to Jay Morrison.
And now that both Mercedes are out of the point so far, we got Alpha Tauri in P10 and P11 and P12, and Jlowry is the last one with the last point so far. Who had the fastest lap so far? Let's see.
Well, it was Jlowry, so that's 2 points to Jlowry.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Jlowry at 114.252. That's a fast lap.
Some rain. All right, Dido, you might be smarter than we thought. That's a good choice.
Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen now.
Now, if I'm Cartman here, I'm trying to get by Johdoeswork as quick as I can because you don't know when this DRS is gonna get shut off.
Yeah, because it's now or never. But he almost out of ERS. They're both almost out of ERS.
Say, if I'm Cartman here, I'm pushing. I want to get by him now before any potential DRS gets shut off. So he's gonna have it here for the front straight still.
Yep.
Couple guys choosing the pit. Late bloomer, DJ, Homer. No one in the points yet has opted to come in.
McLaren just move out of the way, I guess. This now or never, I guess. The rain is starting coming in.
I would say now is the time to get it done, Cartman.
Now or never.
Oh, he missed that last corner a bit.
But still,
I think it's still close enough to get the job done. Andreoli picks up 3 seconds.
Penalties.
Cartman opted to shut off his head, or he's not going to get him done now.
Nope, go on. Maybe next.
As a lot of guys are starting to box for intermediates. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on inners
already. But I don't think you're going to have enough lap for that. That's what I think.
No, and I mean, for them, it's definitely worth it as we have.
Yeah.
I think that might be Dido just letting guys by.
Yeah, okay.
So nothing going on there.
Yeah, so we're gonna stay with these front 2 runners. We have 2 more laps to go, and this one 2.5 to go.
ERS is still enabled, so still has a chance here for Cartman. Gonna have to get closer in order to make a move, though.
Yep, he got to. So before the straight, if he got a good exit in the last corner, he may have a chance. But Johdoeswork is really good. He almost now 9 tenths up.
He's
Wow.
Cartman's struggling a bit now with his
Yep.
tires. I think. I don't think he's gonna have anything to fight John with.
Yep. He's John gonna keep his way. So 2 more laps to
Does
go
not
now.
have DRS.
Yep. Almost out of ERS too. They both have the same amount, under 10% almost. So it's gonna be tight. Regardless, I don't think there is any move except those first two people.
Let
Nah.
me see. I still don't know if inners are the better tire currently.
No, I don't think so. Well, but if you are in the back, you don't have nothing to lose, so you just beat it anyway. But if you are
Cartman
in the
has
front,
gotten back up to 6 tenths away from Johdoeswork.
yeah, but it's the last sector where he's gonna lose everything. The last sector of Johdoeswork is just too good. Somehow he's
Yeah,
gonna
I think
yeah.
if Cartman wants a chance here at this win, he's got to stay within 5 tenths of Johdoeswork coming out of that last corner. Anything other than that, I think it's Johdoeswork's race to lose.
Yep. To be honest, yep. And it's gonna be tight because the last sector here, from here on, just like you see, Johdoeswork already put him out of DRS already. Oh, he's back at it, 8 tenths.
So he's gonna have it, but I still don't think he's close enough to make a move.
Yeah, 8 tenths. That's tight. He got a good exit there, but 9 tenths already, 8 tenths. He is too far away. So this is a final lap for Johdoeswork and Cartman. So
Now anything can happen here. It is
Yep.
getting really difficult on the track with the old tires, the wet surface. So
yeah,
Johdoeswork is just gotta be careful here. Make sure to bring it home.
bring it home. That's what it is. No spin, anything. Just bring it home. And for Cartman, this is a nice race for reserve. Your first race here, you pulling this, you're good. You're good.
Check down the order. Quick Tongue's gonna have a move around the outside of Pizza Dog. I think he's gonna get the job done and try and steal 6 away from Pizza Dog. Maybe
Get it back.
they're fighting side by side up towards the front. Cartman's only 2 tenths away. He might still have a chance here in the last DRS zone.
And
Johdoeswork gets bailed out by that left car.
Ooh. So it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be really tight. I'm saying that's it.
They're really close for the fight for the win here.
Yep.
Johdoeswork cannot avoid a single slip up.
Nobody can avoid it. I think I'll sleep up, to be honest, right now. Whoa, last corner, and Johdoeswork has it. I think Johdoeswork has it.
Yeah.
Failed it, and yep, Ferrari gonna be winning this race, the Spain. And Alfa
Hokage's lost it. Hokage down in P3 is fun. Ghost Rider is gonna steal the podium away.
Oh boy.
New York fans gonna steal another spot away from him. Quick Tongue might steal a spot from him.
Oh boy.
Johdoeswork cannot. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Hokage has thrown away a podium.
And he is now P7. Oh boy. Ferrari are the big winner today. Forza Ferrari, guys. What a P1 and P3. That's a hell of a podium, man. That's insane. That's insane, buddy. Wow.
Jlowry has snuck all the way up to P9.
Wow. Not bad. And he DNF. I don't know. Maybe he just retired the car right away.
That might have been a glitch as well. We'll see.
Yeah. Sometimes when you retire before anybody else, retire.
Yeah, he crossed the line. He crossed the line. He'll be
for
P9.
sure. That's for sure. So it's Johdoeswork, I think.
I am gonna head on over to Tier 5.
No problem.
Great
sir.
race.
No problem.
I will see you later.
Yes, sir. It was enjoyable. So thank you again. So let me try to invite these people to come in. I think Tier 6. Here you go. Alright, so Johdoeswork. I hope you guys love this race as I did. It was a fantastic race. Cartman. And the last 3 was Ghost Rider. Interview room, please. Alrighty, guys. So I'm just me and you guys. So I guess Tier 5 is about to start in to 20 minutes. So I think we have time to bring people for an interview right away. That was a nice race. So let's go a quick rundown of what happened here. Waiting for people to join. Uh, all right. So we get Johdoeswork P1, Cartman Ghost Rider, New York fan, Quick Tongue, Pizza Dog, Okage Roll, the Michigan fan, and Rapture, Jlowry P10. He DNA, but it should be, I don't know what happened. My Sloppy Hand, Lee Bloomer, Andre Yoli, Monkey Soka, Jay Morrison, Dido Homer, Dash, Stickman, Matt. That's it for the order. Nice and good race for everything else, but the winner today are really the Ferrari. There is nothing much we can say about it. There was just, yeah, a good race from them. I'm really happy for them, and I'm sure Com must be happy for that too. So let's see if there's anybody in the waiting room. So Johdoeswork is already in, so let me grab in. Mr. Johdoeswork, how's it going? Hello? Oh, he's having issue. He went back. Let me try to tap him again. Hello?
I just won.
Yes, sir. You just
Why am I
won,
not
man.
in the?
You are already in here.
There we are.
You are already in here. We're waiting for you, man. How you doing? What the race, man?
Freaking awesome, man! That last lap, holy crap! I didn't know if it
Yeah.
was gonna stick in that last turn, man.
I know, but that was a hell of a race. You were
Oh
already
man,
really good at it, so that was crazy. And the way that you were trying to manage your TRS was just impressive. That was an impressive race from you, to be honest.
yeah, I knew with Cartman being as fast as he was, I was gonna have to save some battery for the end, and Andy helped me out engineering for me.
That's nice. That's nice. That's
So
good to
that
have him.
definitely added to it. That's definitely a big help.
That's good.
Plus the help with the setups all week and just all the
And
advice and stuff. It was awesome.
that's good. Andy doing some good work for Ferrari. Yeah, that was a good day for Ferrari. Ferrari 1 and 3. That was awesome, man. That was
Yes,
really great. That you
very
guys
nice.
like putting it out today. So you were in the front, and at some point it started running. What was in your mind?
Man, I just wanted to hold on to it. He kept catching up and then falling back a little bit and then catching up. I didn't
Wow.
know for sure if I was gonna be able to keep him behind me that last lap, but like you
Yeah,
said, I just managed the ERS a little bit and that helped and kept me in front.
that's nice, man. Once again, congratulations. And I think now you are back in the fight for the championship with 4 more races to go. How do you feel?
Nice.
How do you feel? You feel good?
Awesome, man. That was the goal. I knew I was fast all week practicing and I knew if I could just pull off a win or at least even a second place to get them points that I'd be back in it. So we're definitely trying for that this season.
That's nice, man. Congratulations, and I hope to see you again here.
Oh yeah, me too.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Mr. Cartman, how you doing, sir?
Good, you?
I'm impressed by your performance today. For a reserve to come in your first race, you qualified P3, I think. But what a race you pull out here! That was insane.
Yeah, had a good run on the leaders, and yeah, um, just everything worked out in my favor. Just too bad I couldn't catch John in the last little bit there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
I think at some point he had more theorists than you. That's why, and he was saving a lot, being behind you and just waiting, waiting, and waiting, and that was a good strategy. But do you feel like there was something different you could have done?
um, maybe try. I should have maybe tried to conserve my rear tires a little bit. They started to fade away at the end.
Yeah,
The car was really loose and stuff, so I don't know. It's
but
just
still, yeah, but still, I'm still impressive. So, how do you rate our league? Because you just came your first race. How do you rate us so far?
I think it's a pretty good league. Pretty solid. Um, Good rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's great racers, and yeah, it's
pretty solid actually. One of the best leagues I've been in so far.
That's good. That's what we like to hear. That's our best because we're trying to do to make our drivers improve as well as stick to strict rules and no more messing around. So I'm happy for you for your first race. You get your P2. Really proud of you, and I hope to see you again soon on this interview as well. So thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful season again.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. I think that's it. That's it for us for today. Head away real quick. But before you go, please try to hit the like button on our tier 6 and give us some love. So see you next weekend. I think it's gonna be in France, probably. So yeah, have fun. And before that, yeah, the tier 5 coming, the tier 4, tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, and the no assist league tier as well. So let's have fun all day and see you in tier 4. Bye bye, guys. Love you.